Ambrose Owuru, Hope Democratic Party, HDP presidential candidate in the previous general elections in Nigeria, a legal practitioner who was in 2013 arrested and prosecuted by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, over 66 million naira land scam, has been fined 5 million naira by the Nigeria Apex Court, the Supreme Court of Justice, for filing frivolous charges against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, seeking the West Africa country president's removal from office. EFCC had on July 31, 2013 arrested barrister Ambrose Owuru over an allegation of obtaining the sum of 66 million naira from one Ikechukwu Eze under false pretense. The complainant alleged that sometimes in March 2011, he paid the sum of 60 million naira through Sky Bank, Olu Obasanjo Road Branch, Port Harcourt, to barrister Owuru for a property located at Anzamiro Street, Amade Flat, Port Harcourt. In the process of taking possession of the property, it was discovered that a portion had been sold to another person. At this point, barrister Owuru allegedly asked for another 6 million naira to settle the other buyer, one Chief Austin Omaya, which Eze allegedly obliged him. Since then, every attempt to take possession or develop the said property met with resistance. Upon receipt of the petition and commencement of investigation, the commission invited the suspect severally, but he refused to honor the invitations, which culminated in his arrest, EFCC stated in its press release issued first week of August 2013. Also in August 2013, EFCC issued another press release stating that a federal high court sitting in Port Harcourt has granted the former presidential candidate of the Hope Democratic Party, Chief Ambrose Owuru, bail in the sum of 10 million naira, and one surety who must be a lawyer of 30 years post-call experience. Justice Suleiman Aliyu also ordered that the surety must swear an affidavit of means while the accused undertake to be present in court throughout his trial. Owuru was arraigned on August 2, 2013 by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, on a 5-count charge that borders on uttering, forgery and obtaining money by false pretense. He allegedly obtained the sum of 66 million naira from one Ikechukwu Eze through a phony land deal. One of the counts read, that you, Ambrose Owuru, on or about the 7th day of March 2011 at Port Harcourt, Rivers State, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, with intent to defraud, did obtain the sum of 60 million naira from Ikechukwu Eze on the pretense that you have sold to him 4 plots of land situated at plot 44A, Amadi Layout, Port Harcourt, a pretext which you knew to be false, and thereby committed an offense contrary to Section 1(1)(a) of the Advance Fee Fraud and Other Fraud-Related Offences Act, 2006, and punishable under Section 1(3) of the same Act. Another count reads, that you, Ambrose Owuru, on or about the 7th day of March 2011 at Port Harcourt, Rivers State, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, did utter a forged certificate of occupancy, dated 20th of March 1990, purportedly issued by the Rivers State Lands and Survey, covering plot 44A Amadi Layout, Port Harcourt, and thereby committed an offense contrary to Section 1(2)(c) of the Miscellaneous Offences Act Cap M17 of the Revised Edition, Law of the Federation of Nigeria, 2007, and punishable under Section 1(2) of the same Act. He pleaded not guilty to all the charges. Justice Aliyu adjourned the case till October 10, 2013 for commencement of trial. The court also ordered that the accused person be remanded in the EFCC custody until he perfects his bail conditions. Justice B.O. Quadri of the Federal High Court, sitting in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, on November 11, 2015, overruled a preliminary objection filed by G.I. Abibu, San, in a case involving a former presidential candidate of the Hope Democratic Party, HDP, Chief Ambrose Owuru, who is being prosecuted by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, for a phony land deal to the tune of 66 million naira. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court has dismissed a lawsuit seeking President Bola Tinubu's removal, deeming it frivolous. The apex court imposed a fine of 5 million naira in the suit filed by Hope Democratic Party's presidential candidate Ambrose Owuru over President Bola Tinubu's alleged CIA and drug involvement. Owuru had petitioned the Supreme Court to remove President Bola Tinubu from office. Owuru alleged that Tinubu's alleged affiliation with the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, renders him unfit for the presidency. Additionally, he cited Tinubu's prior forfeiture of $460,000 to the U.S. government in a drug-related case as grounds for disqualification. He petitioned the Supreme Court to invoke Section 157 of the 1999 Constitution, as amended, and consequently declare President Tinubu unfit to occupy the nation's highest office. Owuru based his prayers on the allegation that President Tinubu is beholden to foreign authorities, thereby compromising his ability to effectively discharge his duties. Furthermore, in suit number SC CV 667/2023, Owuru joined former President Muhammadu Buhari as a respondent, positing that the latter's tenure was unconstitutional. As the presidential candidate of the Hope Democratic Party, HDP, recently re-registered by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Owuru contended that he was the legitimate victor of the 2019 presidential election. Owuru alleged that Buhari usurped his mandate and illicitly governed the country for 8 years. He recounted that an earlier suit filed before the Supreme Court, seeking Buhari's removal, was inadvertently dismissed due to a scheduling mix-up. This technical oversight, Owuru argued, thwarted justice and perpetuated Buhari's purportedly illegal occupation of the presidency. He urged the apex court that after disqualifying President Tinubu, it should declare him president and order his immediate inauguration. This, he argued, would enable him to reclaim his purportedly usurped mandate. The respondents in the suit include President Tinubu, former President Muhammadu Buhari, the Attorney General of the Federation, and the Independent National Electoral Commission.
Bringing you the news in a more digital way.